Welcome to the C.P. Johnston Library Business homepage. It's from this point that more than likely you'll be starting many of your searches. Here you'll be able to get chat help with us when the library is open. You'll be able to do some self-help using Find Answers Quickly. And if you take a look along the left-hand side, you'll find many points to launch some of your research. But the main area that you're probably going to be using are the databases listed here under the Business Databases by Subject page. Here we have a listing of all of the business-focused databases loosely categorized for you. So remember, the C.P. Johnston Library Business page, and here is the URL. This video is going to give you an overview of Mintel Global Market Navigator. As complicated as Mintel is to get on, Global Market Navigator is much easier and a much more user-friendly database. If you just scroll down, you will find Mintel Global Market Navigator under the Consumer Behavior section of our databases list. So we'll click here. As you can see, you don't have any bells and whistles and hoops to go through to get to the database. You can search Global Market Navigator in two ways. So we want to take a look and see if we can find Nordstrom as part of the mix here, because Global Market Navigator does a wonderful job of giving you market share information. In searching Nordstrom, we find two entries, one for clothing, one for footwear. If you take a look at the clothing entry, you will see immediately some information about the market size in general, market segmentations as well for men's, women's, children's clothing. But you click on the Market Shares tab, and here is where you're going to see where Nordstrom is in the mix of all of the companies that are their competitors. You can chart the rows, you can create PDFs, Excel files for this information. If you would like to look for other information in other countries as well with related reports, you may do so, but Nordstrom wouldn't necessarily be a part of those reports. The second thing that you can do is search for clothing. So if we do a search for clothing and hit enter, you're going to see all the various permutations and combinations, geographic segmentation, that kind of thing for clothing. If you'd like to see what the market is in Canada, you can click on the North American link and click Canada. Again, market size, market segmentations, and market shares. So here you're going to see the companies that are the bigger players in Canada. And as yet, of course, logically, Nordstrom is not one of them. It's a fairly intuitive database to use and provides you with some valuable market share information. As always, please remember that you may be asked for your Western identity, a login. Do so, especially if you're coming up from off campus. You will find that you have to input your Western identity.